I preach on Christmas Eve. I've been doing it since the early 1980s, early to mid 1980s. And I preach Christmas Eve Mass for the kids' Mass. And as I said, I've been doing it now well over 40 years. And at one point, I always say in my reflection that I need all of you to realize that even though Christmas sometimes can be stressful, it's all about the birth of Jesus. It's not about you, it's about the birth of Jesus. That's what we celebrate. So I want you all to stand up, and everybody in the church stands up. And again, I've been doing this for over 40 years. And I said, I want you to turn to each other, look at each other in the eye, even if you've been fighting with each other, even if you're mad at each other, and look at each other in the eye and say, I love you, Merry Christmas, and give each other a great big hug. And the whole congregation does it. They all look at each other and they hug. And, you know, sometimes when you're up giving the talk and you're looking out at the congregation, you can see if people are fighting. Like I saw this one man reach over to take his wife's hand and she slapped it away. So I knew there was tension. So I said, forget about the tension. Give each other a big hug. Well, at the end of the Mass, I was in the back of the church, and there was a woman in her probably mid to high 70s, and she was in tears. And I went over to her and I said, are you okay? And she said, my husband died 7 years ago. That was the first hug I've had in 7 years.